How we going, folks? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. We're doing an album review today, and we're going to be talking about the new album from Demon Hunter. There was a light here. Um, well, in short, the headline is Demon Hunter have done it again. I've only discovered Demon Hunter in the last couple of years, and they've increasingly kind of gone to the top of my favourite bands. They've just got a fantastic catalogue and this is just another addition to it. Um, there's not really much change in sound because the sound of Demon Hunter has kind of been evolving over the dozen or so albums that they've done out since 2002. And if you're uninitiated, Demon Hunter kind of started in 2002. So the first album was kind of new metal, quite Slipknot inspired. Then it kind of verged into metalcore and what was going on around that time, and then they kind of verged more into they kind of experiment a bit more with hard rock and grunge. And so if you take a band like Killswitch Engage or Slipknot or As I Lay Dying, something like that, and then verge into more bands like Breaking Benjamin, Seven Dust, so on and so forth. And now they've, over the course of 6 or so albums, they kind of put together this repertoire which is now extended to, I don't know if this is their 12th or 14th album, I'm not quite sure. But let's quit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 13 now. And they can kind of swing in any direction they want to, really. They've put out like an acoustic album. They did an album a few years back, 2 albums released on the same day, War and Peace, where one album was just them, going for the jugular. That was just a brutal album through and through, while the next one was more accessible, sort of radio rock friendly songs. And yeah, Demon Hunter could probably tailor their live set according to who they're playing with and what audience they've got. And yeah, they're just all round just great songwriters, just a great band that can put together a good mixture of songs that run the course of an album where you've got something different to listen to every time. Exile, the band's last album in 2022, was my album of the year. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. It shows I've been doing this channel longer than I thought. I thought that album was fantastic. And yeah, it's just... And this album is as well. It's Demon Hunter have got a... when you've really got a special band when the new album comes out and just after 2-3 listens, it doesn't feel like a new album anymore. It feels like it's been with you the whole time. The songs are immediately recognisable. They're infectious and catchy, and it's just like, yep, they're added in. The songs like "Sorrow Light the Way," you're just accustomed to it immediately, and "The Pain in Me." You've got heavy songs like the heavier songs like "My Place in the Dirt," the fantastic album opener. That's got a nice little intro that goes into like a brutal verse, and even the chorus. It's fast. It's shredding. Then you've got like a slower, more sort of pummeling, slower heaviness on songs like Ouroboros. I can read it, but that's the first time I've said that out loud. It sounds weird. And then you've got sort of like a new wave songs like "I'm Done." "I'm Done" sounds like Demon Hunter are covering a Depeche Mode song. You can imagine someone like Depeche Mode doing this song in their own style as well. So you've got, "Sorrow Like the Way" starts off with a real catchy opening bit, like a melodic riff, which it could easily be played on radio. But then you've got this heavy interlude towards the end, where it's Ryan just goes for it, And then there's this dun, 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 you know, this real brutal part of the thing. So that's not going to go on the radio. But maybe a song like Light Bends could do it. But then you got songs like The Pain in Me Is Gone, which is more slow and brooding. All the way through it, the album's just up and down, up and down. So if you got 2 or 3 fast songs, so it be counterbalanced with a slower song, a more slower doomy song. Then you've got more catchy sort of new wavy songs like I'm Done. Where was another one I'm trying to think of? But the Reflected is another great one. All of them will have a riff that sticks in your head or a chorus that you'll find yourself humming to. And yeah, they're just a band that isn't restricted by any genre. They just write good songs, and wherever that song feels like it needs to slip into, that's the course it takes. And like I say, this has gone straight onto the pile, and it feels like it's been there the whole time. It doesn't even feel like a new album. I think the crowning achievement is the beautiful closing track, the epic, if you will. The title track, There Was a Light Here. The frontman and main songwriter Ryan Clark lost his mother last year, I believe, and it must have been last year, yeah. And I think the grief and loss is a big main theme around the album, especially in songs like Sorrow Light the Way. And yeah, There Is a Light Here is a real beautiful, moving song, which is difficult to listen to if we've all suffered loss and grief to various extents throughout life, and I think that'll be a moving song for anyone. It's not a metal song at all, and that's the closing track, and yeah, it's kind of like the big climatic closer, and it's currently closing their live show on the tour that they're on at the moment. And yeah, there's, lyrically as well, there's struggles between faith and doubt and disillusion with governing bodies, etc. So you got songs like I'm Done, which is I guess it's frustration between arguing denominations and stuff like that. You've got songs like By a Thread, which I interpret at least as pharmaceutical companies and mental health being sort of monetized for financial gain rather than actually helping people. And yeah, like they always have covered a whole host of different subjects in their lyrics, and are all thought-provoking, all relatable, and all kind of perfectly vague as well, so you can kind of have your own little take on the songs. Ryan Clark's vocals performance is emotive and inspired as always. I mean, this band's current lineup, let's go through it. Ryan Clark on vocals, Patrick Judge and Jeremiah Scott on guitars, Yogi Watts on drums, and Jonathan Dunn on bass. I think this has been the same lineup for a couple of years now, for a couple of albums. You got it's pretty much a basic package. Normally you get like I was thinking there might be some special edition. Remember Exile had a couple of different editions of it. You had comic books and vinyls and books with liner notes explaining the lyric themes. This, you get a pretty basic package this time around. You got a whole host of different coloured vinyls. I think you got a cassette, and then basically I just got the standard digipack edition. I do really like that cross in the middle. There's a bit of a debate going on what it means online. Apparently there is a post by Demon Hunter explaining it, but I can't ever find it. I've looked for it, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. So in summary, Demon Hunter have done it again. I mean, I'm enjoying it more and more with every listen. The songs feel familiar, and it feels like they've been here the whole time. It doesn't feel, it's a good new album when the album doesn't feel new for long. And it's contender for album of the year, definitely. I could see it definitely being in the top 3. and the end of the year is slowly approaching, well, quickly approaching. So yeah, check out Demon Hunter and check out the new album. And yes, if you are a regular viewer of the channel, I did say it when Exile was out. I can't believe it's flown by already. But yes, a Demon Hunter retrospective is coming in the pipeline. So have a good weekend, everyone. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.